Okay, best friends, let's get started with this girl talk. I have 3 secret ways to never getting played by a guy again. I promise you, sis, if you listen to what I'm saying in this video, you will never get played again. You will never cry for F-boy again. Trust me, I've been there, done that. Okay, now I got these dudes wrapped around my finger, and I'm trying to get these dudes to be wrapped around your finger too. So I promise you, sis, listen to what I gotta say, because it really works. I don't just be talking just to talk. Like, I talk from the heart and experience, okay? So let's get right into this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Bella Game. Number 1, okay, how to never get played by a guy again. Number 1 is very important. Sis, you have to stay in control of your emotions. You probably like, what do you mean? Like, that's so hard, because what if you like a guy and he start acting wishy-washy and, you know, you go on a date with him, everything is good, the next day, you know, he doesn't hit you up, or matter of fact, let's say you was going out with a dude, right? You and your friends, you guys get dressed up, you go to a party, and then boom, the same guy that you fantasizing about being with, that, you know, fantasizing about having a kid or two with, is kissing some other girl at a party. Or he sees you in public, like at a party, and he doesn't say nothing to you when he was just all over you, you know, the day before. Stay in control of your emotions. Don't trip, don't react, don't get mad, because when you get mad and you curse a dude out like, oh, why you didn't call me? Oh, I seen you with another girl, or my friend said she saw you with a girl at the movies. You doing too much, sis. When all that is showing him like, damn, I got her. And guess what? He does have you. He has your emotions all over the place. When you care too much about a guy, it's dangerous. Let me tell you why it's dangerous when you care too much about a guy. Because that means he could do whatever to you, and you're gonna keep taking him back. Comment below if you was that girl before, because I'm not gonna lie, I was that girl before. I was that girl that got cheated on, that my sister would screenshot stuff like, Paige, like, he has another girlfriend, like, look, I didn't want to hear it, I didn't care, because guess what? It's too late. My emotions was already involved, and I really, really loved this guy. Like, I was in love, okay? And love is very blind. Like Eve said, love is blind, because I knew that he was a no good for me. I knew he was an F-boy. I knew he probably was sleeping around. Not probably, I know for sure. But because the feelings was already there and the emotions already there, I felt like it was better to be with him than without him, because it would hurt me too much to let him go. Don't be like me, sis. Because when I tell you I had to pray to God, you don't know love until you have, not even love, you don't even know hurt until you gotta pray to God to allow you to let someone go. That's what made me have the strength to let somebody go, because I was really in love at one point. No, I'm not about to cry, guys. There's something in my lashes. I was really in love at one point, and I know he was treating me so bad, cheating on me, all of this stuff, but I let him tell me I love you, and you know, all these girls is lying, and you know, the D was bomb. So all of that can like blindside you, and all of that can make you feel like, you know what, let me just be ride or die, let me stick it out, maybe I can change him. Let me tell you right now, you can never change these dudes out here, okay? Because a guy's gonna change for who he wants to change. If he ain't changing for you, that means he don't even see you in his future plans, okay? So don't avoid getting played by emotionally detaching yourself. I don't care if you're in a relationship for 5, 6 years. I don't even care if you married. Even if you married, always have your wall up. Always have a little space in your heart that if something goes wrong, you can cut him off and it will hurt you, but not as bad. And you could cut him off and not go back. My issue was, and I had the same problem that a lot of women have to this day. We stay and we stay and we stay, and the longer you stay in an effed up situation, for some reason, the love grows stronger. And once you in love, sis, can nobody tell you nothing, okay? And before you reach to that point where nobody can tell you nothing, I'm telling you, the first 2 or 3 red flags, I mean, me, nowadays, after 1 red flag, I'm out, because I just spent too many years giving these dudes chances, and I feel like the more you give a guy a chance, the less he respects you, because he knows that, damn, she's giving me all these chances, like, what's one more? She ain't gonna leave me, I already have her. You know what I'm saying? You're already demonetized. And when I say demonetized, I mean, you know, the eggplant emoji, I ain't gonna say the word, because you know about, you know, YouTube. But yeah, the longer you stay, the longer it's gonna be harder for you to cut him off. And guess what? You're gonna be the girl that everybody looks at like, damn, she's mad stupid. Like he was talking to her, he was talking to her. I don't even know why she's still. You're gonna be the laughing stock of everyone around you. Okay, and you don't want that for yourself, sis. I promise you. Cause when I went through it, it took me a year and a half to fully get over him after I cut him off. Like, I was still lurking on his page. I couldn't get him out my brain. Any guy that would try to talk to me, I didn't want to talk to them because you're not him, you know? And after a year and a half and I fully got over him, guess what? Guess who came back in my life? He did, trying to call me, trying to, you know, get that old thing back. But nah, Once a guy do you dirty and you literally have to cry your eyes out, pray, do whatever you have to get away from him, sis, stay in that peace. Stay in your lane. That's the devil right there. I don't care if a year, 2 years pass. You know, if your ex did you dirty and grimy, 9 times out of 10, he gonna do you dirty and grimy again. Take it from me. It took me so long. To this day, I still have a lingering feelings for this person. And the reason why I know it's been like 6 minutes and I'm just babbling about number one, but it's so important that you stay in control of your feelings and you do not react when a guy, you know, gets you tight. Just cut him off. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Show a guy that you in control. And that's the way you show a guy that you in control. When you just cut him off when he plays games. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, if you don't cut him off, he's going to tell you he's sorry. And he's going to come and do the shit over and over again. And next you know, 2-3 years go by, you pop a kid for him, 2 kids. Now it's very hard to let him go. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself the heartache, sis, and let him go. The first sight of him acting wishy-washy, and don't be too emotionally attached to a guy because he's gonna play on that. All right, number 2, how to never get played by a guy again. Number 2 is, I said this in another video, but it's very important because this is another way of keeping your control and not giving it to the guy. So number 2 is, do not pour out your feelings. Don't say, I love you. Do you really care about me? Or I trust you. Won't you tell a guy, babe, you know what? I trust you. I love you so much. Like, I feel like you're the best guy I ever had. Don't. You're jinxing a relationship. And then you're putting him on a pedestal. What happens when you put people on a pedestal? They disappoint you. Anytime I give somebody a title and say, oh, you're going to be my husband, or you're going to be my best friend. Every best friend that I had, that I said, wow, you're the best friend I ever had, they end up doing some snake fake shit to me. And I got hurt from it. Any guy that I told, like, I really love you, like I never loved any dude like this before, they end up hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, I feel like they do that purposely. They know that they got you so they could do whatever, and they know that you always going to be there. Because they feel, because you done told them that they the best that you ever had. You know what I'm saying? You always got to keep these dudes on their toes. Period. Okay? Always make him feel like you always make him feel like he got to straighten up, because you're not the type of female that's going to stay around. That you would dead ass leave him. Okay, when you do that, when you make a guy always on his toes for you, you know, even though like he might feel like, damn, like what I gotta do to keep her? Like I feel like I always gotta. No, it's always gonna be like a chase, and guys love to chase, whether they don't admit it or not. They like a woman that plays hard to get, even when you're in a relationship. Always keep a guy on his toes. Don't always expect that he's gonna be with you forever. That's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we get played, because sometimes we feel like, oh, he ain't never gonna leave me. Well, we've been together for like 10 years. Oh, it's always the people that you think will never do you like that, sis. They do you like that. So always keep them on their toes. Don't pour out your feelings. Let a guy tell you that he loves you first. Let him tell you that I trust you. You're the woman for me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel that way inside, let him say it first. Then it's okay for you to say it. You know what I'm saying? But that's another way to stay in your control. And this whole video is about staying in control of your mind, your soul, your feelings, your mentally and emotionally. Okay? Because mentally and emotionally, a guy can take you out of it. A guy can really have you feeling crazy about yourself if you let him. So that's why you always got to keep your confidence high. Don't put these dudes on a pedestal, because the minute you put them on a pedestal, they leave you. I said this a long time ago in one of my girl talks, that I never post any guys on my social media, but I was dating this guy and things were going good. He was sexy, chocolate tall. And the minute I posted him on my Snapchat saying that I feel so lucky, like when he deals with your mood swings, or I was saying a bunch of stuff, right? I don't know, like I was just, I guess, in love, I don't know, and I posted him. And he broke up with me the next day. It's crazy. Talking about, he was dealing with a lot or some bullshit. But I blame myself. But had I been the old me, the regular me, which I'm shocked because usually I never pour out my feelings. People that know me, if you've been following me for years, you probably like, girl, like, why doesn't she date? Oh, I date. I just don't post these dudes on my page because the minute you post them, they start acting crazy. They start, wilding out and cheating, or, they don't act the same like they did when everything was good. That's why I always say, never post the guy that you're dating, because if things don't work out, then people's gonna look at you like, damn, she got another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I could have 100 dudes this year and nobody would know. The less people's in your business, the better for your sanity, the better for your relationship. And if you end up cheating, girl, you can suffer in peace. Nobody even got to know that you was with somebody. So I'm telling you, don't pour out your feelings, because I did it, and he ended up playing me. And like I said, once you tell a guy you love them, boom, the chase is over. He feels that, I got her, I'm bored, let me go to Jessica. Okay, and he's gonna leave you for Jessica, because Jessica is keeping him on his toes, keeping him guessing, keeping him in his feelings. Don't you guys, you gotta keep these dudes in their feelings, sis. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, number 3. This is my final advice that I can give you, how to never get played by a guy again. Promise you this works. Number 3 is, do not get attached after you guys get intimate. Yes, after a sexual encounter, don't get attached. A lot of times, us girls, what we do is, especially if it's good, we ask the famous question, what are we? Or I think that we should start dating again. I think we should be exclusive. I think like it's about time for you to make me your girl. Don't do that right after you guys get intimate. You know why? Because something with God, a guy can sleep with a girl that he's not in love with and go on about his life. If you know you're the type of female that you get attached after you have sexual encounters with people, don't do it, sis. You're just setting yourself up to get played. You're setting yourself up for him not to call you back when you call him. And you're setting yourself up for him to go ghost on you. Don't scare a guy off, because maybe he really does like you. But after you guys, do the do and you on his body, guys don't like that. Give him a little space. Me, what I like to do, if we do anything sexual, I don't talk to you the next day. And not like that I don't want to talk to you. I do want to talk to you. But I want you to know that just because we did what we did, don't mean I'm going to be all over you. That's the kind of tone you got to set in your relationship from jump. And it's going to allow you to not get played, because, you can never get played. It's a saying. It was like, you can't play a chick that learned the game from dudes. That's me right there. Like, any advice I tell you guys is because I got hurt, I got played, and I know I never wanted to feel that way ever again in life. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up on their ass. I'm gonna use the G code. I'm gonna do what guys do to females, I'm gonna do to you. How about that? Okay? And ever since then, I never shed a tear. I never played Keisha Cole on repeat ever again. You know what I'm saying? It's a method to this. And I know you're probably like, damn, I gotta do all of this just to not get played. Sis, that's just the day and age. That's the day and age that we live in. We live in a society that when you're too vulnerable, when you tell people you care about them, instead of you guys becoming closer, it pulls you guys apart, because the other person feels like, oh, you fiending or something like that. I promise you, that's exactly what he's gonna think of you, that you fiending for him. And the minute the guy thinks that you fiending for him, he don't want you no more. He don't want you, period. Comment below if you ever fiend for a guy and you told him how much he liked you, and you told him how much you liked him, if he stuck around, if he stayed around. If he did stay around, that's because the feelings is mutual. And if he didn't, that's because, like I said, you was on his body. Don't be on these dudes' body. Let them be on yours. Okay? Let them be on yours. And I hope everything I said in this video was useful. That's the end of my girl talk. That's the 3 secret tips that I have for you guys to never get played again. I hope you guys like and enjoyed this video. Comment below what should my next girl talk topic be. And if you know, I really like your topic. I'll shout you out before I start the girl talk. Why I keep saying anyways, let me go to my sister's house because she's about to go barbecuing, and let me go eat. I love you guys. Until next time.